Hey there, martial arts school owners. Matt White here, CEO and founder of DojoLaunch. I'm excited to talk to you today about how you can unlock your dojo's potential and achieve the kind of explosive growth you've always dreamed of. Whether you're looking to fill your classes, boost your revenue, or establish yourself as a leader in your community, this is for you. We're going to break down 4 critical keys that are essential for taking your dojo to the next level. These aren't just theories, these are actionable strategies that you can start implementing right away. We'll cover everything from generating leads to retaining students long term. So stick around and let's get into it. All right, so let's dive in. The first thing I want to talk about is lead generation. Now, you might have heard the saying, leads are the lifeblood of any business. And for martial arts schools, this couldn't be truer. So, what exactly is lead generation? In simple terms, it's the process of attracting potential students to your school. But here's the thing, lead generation isn't just about getting people to notice you, it's about attracting the right people. You want prospects who are genuinely interested in what you offer and who are likely to stick around. Let's start with one of the most powerful tools in your arsenal, Google Ads. When someone types karate classes near me or jiu-jitsu for kids into Google, you want your dojo to be the first thing they see. To do that, you need to set up a targeted search campaign that zeroes in on those keywords. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Google Ads sound expensive, but it doesn't have to be. Start with a modest budget, test your ads, and refine them based on what works. It's all about optimizing your ad spend to get the best return on your investment. But don't stop at Google. Facebook ads are another gold mine, especially when it comes to reaching parents and individuals interested in martial arts, health, and fitness. The key here is targeting. Facebook lets you get super specific with who sees your ads. So make sure you're honing in on your ideal customer. Now, let's talk about your website. Is it optimized to capture leads? If not, you're leaving money on the table. Your website should be more than just a digital brochure. It needs to be a lead generating machine. How do you do that? Start with compelling content that speaks to your audience's needs and make sure you have clear calls to action, like sign up for a free trial class. Also, consider adding a pop-up offering something of value in exchange for their contact information, like a free ebook or a special discount. And don't underestimate the power of in-person marketing events. These are opportunities to showcase your school in the community, whether it's through free demonstrations at local fairs, partnering with nearby businesses, or hosting open houses. Face-to-face interactions are incredibly powerful for building trust and interest. Now that you're generating leads, the next step is nurturing those leads and converting them into students. This is where a lot of martial arts schools drop the ball. They've got a lead, awesome. But how do you ensure they actually show up for that trial class and eventually enroll? It all comes down to having a solid follow-up system. I can't stress this enough. Speed is key. When a lead comes in, you need to follow up within 24 hours, whether it's through an email, a text, or a phone call. That quick follow-up shows that you're professional and you care. Granted, faster is better. Target for the first 10 minutes, you will see golden results. But it's not just about speed. Personalization is critical. Your first follow-up should address the lead by name and mention how they came to you. Did they sign up through a Google ad? Mention that. Did they meet you at a local event? Reference it. Personalization makes the prospect feel valued and more connected to your dojo. Plus, it sets you apart from everybody else. One of the most effective tools in your follow-up arsenal is a scripted call. This isn't about being robotic. It's about ensuring you hit all of the key points in a way that's consistent and effective. Your script should start with a warm greeting, then move into asking about their goals and addressing any initial concerns. The goal of this call is to get them to book a trial class. Make it easy for them by offering flexible scheduling options and maybe even a special incentive, like a free uniform if they book within 24 hours. And don't forget reminders. People are super busy and no-shows are common, especially if you're not reminding them. Send a reminder the day before and the day of their appointment, either through a quick text or email, or both. These small steps can significantly increase your show-up rates. So you've got a prospect in for a trial class. Killer. But here's where many dojo owners get stuck. Closing the deal can be tough, especially if you're not prepared to handle objections. That's why having a defined, proven sales process is so critically important. First, let's talk about pre-qualification. Before the trial class even starts, you should have a good understanding of what the prospect is looking for. Are they interested in self-defense, fitness, discipline for their child? Knowing this allows you to tailor your conversation to their specific needs, which makes your sales process much more effective. Now, let's get into objections. The most common ones you'll hear are about cost, time commitment, and whether your program is the right fit. So here's how to handle each of these. For cost, don't just focus on the price. Instead, emphasize the value. Break down what they're getting: professional instruction, a safe and positive environment, life skills that go beyond the school. Compare the cost to other activities or programs that don't offer nearly as much in terms of personal growth and development. Remember, it's about value. For time commitment, acknowledge their busy schedule and offer solutions. Show them how your flexible class schedule can fit into their lives. Share success stories of other students who have managed to balance martial arts with work, school, and other commitments. For concerns about fit, this is where your pre-qualification comes back into play. You've already identified their goals, so now you can tailor your conversation to show how your program specifically meets those goals. If they're unsure, offer them a no-obligation follow-up class to help them decide. Finally, your enrollment presentation needs to be clear, compelling, and easy to follow. Explain the benefits of joining, outline the next steps, and make the enrollment process as seamless as possible. Consider offering payment plans or other options that remove barriers to signing up.
Now let's talk about one of the most important yet often overlooked aspects of running a martial arts school: student success onboarding. Getting a student to enroll is just the beginning. If you want them to stay long term, you need to deliver on the promises you made during the enrollment process. Start with a welcome packet. This should include everything they need to know about your dojo: class schedules, dojo rules, what to expect during their first few months, and maybe even some tips for success. Include a personal note from the instructor welcoming them to the school. This small gesture can go a long way in making them feel valued from day one. Their first class is crucial. It sets the tone for their entire experience. Make sure they're greeted warmly and introduced to other students. Assign a more experienced student as their buddy to help them navigate the class. This not only makes them feel more comfortable, but also helps them integrate into the community faster. Progress check-ins are another critical component. During their first 3 months, schedule regular one-on-one check-ins with the student and their parents. This is your chance to see how they're doing, address any concerns, and keep them motivated. If they're struggling, offer additional support or resources. If they're excelling, give them praise and maybe even a small reward, like a stripe on their belt or a certificate. Positive reinforcement can significantly boost retention. And don't forget to celebrate their milestones, whether it's their first successful sparring session or their first belt promotion. Make a big deal out of it. Celebrating progress reinforces their commitment to the program and makes them feel like they're part of something special. So there you have it, the 4 keys to unlocking your school's potential for explosive growth. We covered a lot of ground today, from lead generation to student onboarding. And I hope you're feeling inspired to start implementing these strategies in your school. Now, if you're looking for more than just inspiration, if you want to dive deeper and get step-by-step guidance on how to implement these strategies effectively, I encourage you to schedule a free Dojo growth strategy call with one of our expert growth strategists. We'll work together to create a customized growth plan that's tailored to your unique needs and goals. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to see your dojo thrive. Remember, your success is just as much about the impact you make as it is about the revenue you generate. Let's make that impact together. Thanks again for spending this time with me. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up, share it with other dojo owners, and don't forget to subscribe for more content just like this. Here's to your dojo success. I'll see you in the next one.